world television launch is here with the Karrsen domed roaster. You guys, this thing is unbelievable. It's got a UL patent, which means nobody can ever knock it off. And that's a good thing because this is different than anything. In fact, it's 51% faster compared to any conventional roaster that's out in the marketplace right now. And by the way, the price we have at HSN is the lowest price you're gonna find anywhere in the world. We're so proud of this. I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, this has got something called captive heat technology. This is gonna cook your, let's say, for example, a 20-pound turkey. How long does that typically take? Like 6 hours, right? 5 to 6 hours. This is gonna cook it, roast it in less than 3. 51% faster. When I want something, I want it now. And whether it's a bake, you know, some chocolate chip cookies, or it's my full-on holiday turkey and big fancy feast. Mark Gill is joining us. This is such an exciting television launch tonight.
I'm telling you, exciting.
Yay, it's finally here.
I've been waiting since last March to share the Karrsen dome oven with our HSN family.
Beautiful.
So I'll tell you what, you're gonna see some incredible things in this presentation, and I want you to start thinking holiday entertaining. I want you to start thinking midweek family meals, and I want you to start thinking of all of the food that you love.
Hear the sizzle?
It's exactly. And I'm gonna promise you that not only am I gonna make it better with the dome oven, but I'm gonna make it faster, simpler, and you know what? You never even have to check it. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. I'm gonna put the lid on here and I'm gonna get this going. Follow me to the next one. In fact, the magic is in the lid. The captive heat technology is embedded right here. I want you to see how thick this lid is. There isn't a coil running through here. There's a heating belt. No one's ever seen anything like it, and it covers the entire inside of the dome. So not only are you gonna do the things that you're expecting, like the turkeys, the hams, the large cuts of meat, but now we're baking. And I'm gonna warn you about something. If you try and bake a cake in this, you better put it in the fridge before you frost it, because it will absolutely be the moistest cake you've ever seen in your life, period,
So we have black, we have red already running out the doors here. We always love our red for the kitchen for some reason.
Now, let's talk about roasting ovens, okay? Grandma had one, grandma's grandma had one. They've been around forever, but they've never changed. They have a heating element in the base, and then they have a lid that goes on top. When you're done, you have to remove the lid, take it to the oven to finish things off. It takes forever, it's multiple step, the whole 9 yards. Guys, this is why you want this. You ready? How about a 20-pound turkey in under 3 hours? I'm gonna say that again. A 20-pound turkey in under 3 hours. Virtually no cleanup, a serving bottom that can be used as a serving tray that collects all the juice. But guys, I gotta tell you something.
Wow,
and I said this to Callie.
Amazing.
I said, you know, I've done a lot of rehearsals, I've done a lot of walkthroughs here, and I have never had a team more excited about the food. I'm just gonna take a second, guys. You gotta look at this.
Just that golden,
Are you in charge of the holiday dinner? Is the turkey your job? I gotta tell you something, you guys. Have you ever tried to make one quickly? It doesn't happen.
Well, and then the turkey takes up the whole oven, so how do you make the rest of your meal?
Exactly. We actually had our oven independently third-party lab tested. Now, what does that mean? That means that we took everything to a company, that we actually took it to one of the #1 third-party lab verifiers in the world, and we said, listen, here's what we think this does. Please tell us what you think. And here's what they found. 26% faster than any oven, 51% faster than any roaster, and it won in appearance and taste. In fact, Callie, this is the turkey breast from as deep in the turkey as you can possibly get, and I'm telling you right now, it's so juicy, it absolutely melts in your mouth. Is that not incredible?
He's right.
And have a look here.
Oh my gosh, then there's that.
Your bottom pan holds on to all the drippings. It's got a nice little spout at the back so you can get it right into the pot. And remember, with your oven is gonna come a reversible rack so you can cook large dishes and small. You're also gonna get the tray that we cook the cookies on, and you're gonna get the lid holder trivets. This will keep the lid off the counter. You can also use it as trivets for the food you're gonna serve. But guys, I gotta point this out one more time, because this is so special and so unique. You're looking at a 20-pound turkey finished in 3 hours. No extra step, no oven to put it in, and listen to this skin. You ready? You ready? It's that captive heat technology.
Yes.
Hey, have a look at the lid here again.
Yeah, check this out. This is what's called captive heat. It's almost like, you know, the circulation of the heat that rotates throughout, that's the best kind of way to cook because it really keeps the moisture in. But there's no exposed coils, nothing to burn yourself with.
In fact, have a look here. This is what it's all about, you guys. The captive heat technology means that we've put the heat in the dome, not the base. And what that does is it acts almost like a braising lid for your entire oven. Have you ever braised anything? Do you know how tender, juicy, fall apart, melt in your mouth that is?
Yes.
Imagine if everything in your oven did that. Listen, your oven is 16 square feet of hot air and it has a vent. It's designed to dry your food out. This is designed to create that slow convection environment inside your roaster with a heating dome that carries the heat all the way down to the bottom, so you don't need the coils underneath. That means that you're cooking like your oven in less time with better results. In fact,
tell us about the knob in the front. This is from 250 to 450?
You're gonna bake from 2 to 450 with the indicator light, just like your oven. And by the way, you wanna talk about saving time? Not only is it gonna do your family meals in a fraction of the time, not only is it gonna taste better, but guys, here's the deal. Cleanup is a snap.
I was just thinking this, like there's nothing to clean up here, and that's a ton of food.
Exactly. Now guys, have a look at this.
Oh, wow.
The pork roast is the one that I really love to kind of showcase, okay? Now, yes, it's one thing to go ahead and take a couple of slices off. We've all seen that before, but guys, pork is one of those meats that can dry right out. So here's what I want to do, okay? I'm gonna slip this to the side, and to me, this is the true test. Tip to tail, top to bottom.
Wow, that's beautiful.
That is the tenderest, juiciest pork loin you've ever laid your eyes on. And I gotta remind you about something. I didn't do anything. No, seriously, guys, you gotta hear this. I didn't babysit it. I didn't open the lid. I didn't look at it. I didn't check it. I didn't care about it. Guys, captive heat technology takes all the moisture and reintroduces it to your food. But it also allows for browning and crisping. Like I said, this is the first new innovation in roasting pans that the world has seen in almost 100 years.
Wow.
It just doesn't happen.
So I don't know if you heard, and if you're just tuning in, this is our showstopper. It's a world launch on television of the Karrsen Dome Oven. And you've got an incredible price. Not only is it under $90, you can separate that over the course of 5 months and get it home and try it for $17.99. And because we are in shopping mode for holidays, you've got through the holidays and through January, even to make your decision. So with all the big holidays coming up, from Kwanzaa to, you know, everything in between, this is so the time to get something that's going to do, whether it's just the big bird or the whole meal, free up your oven for your pies and your sides.
Exactly, you guys. That's one of the main reasons people love their roasting ovens, is it frees up their traditional oven. But here's the deal, you guys. This oven gives you the results that your oven wants when it grows up. It does it cheaper and it does it faster. And when I say cheaper, and guys, I'm just going to keep cutting this chicken while we talk, because as deep as I cut into this, and I need you to watch this closely as I do it, the juice is going to pour out the same here as it does here, as it does right in the middle. And that is the captive heat technology, you guys.
That's
what
impressive.
this does is it keeps the moisture. It doesn't let it go. In fact, Callie, this, are you a chicken fan?
I love it.
Okay. I challenge you, I double dog dare you to tell me you've ever had a piece of chicken that deep into the breast.
Oh, it's really hot.
It's
so moist.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
The white meat. First new innovation in almost 100 years.
Moist. I don't eat chicken breasts because they're so dry. That is so moist.
Exactly.
You can see it.
Look at this. We are as close to the center as you can get. Captive heat technology promises that your Tuesday night meal is going to taste like your Easter dinner. That's just the way we roll, guys. We need the food to taste that good every time.
I'm seriously going in for more. That is so moist.
Isn't that incredible?
I usually only eat the legs because it's so moist. The only moist part of a chicken. That's crazy.
Now, in fact, just have a quick look at this animation one more time, because I really want our friends at home to understand that this roaster oven is different. This performs differently. Your roaster oven has a heater at the bottom. It creates the heat with the lid on enough to cook the food, but it doesn't brown it, it doesn't make it moist, doesn't make it tender, doesn't make it juicy. What we've done is we've fulfilled that promise of faster results, not up to, faster results, period. That's just, we tested it. There's no guessing. We decided to skip the whole trial and error period and just had somebody else figure it out for us, you guys. So when it comes time for the turkey perfect, chicken perfect, fish you're gonna see, baking's incredible. How about the best meatloaf on a Wednesday night you've ever had in your life? And I mean meatloaf that melts in your mouth. But guys, here's one of the things that I love about this oven. The capacity is out of this world. I'm gonna set this here just for a second, and I'm gonna move the rack because underneath.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Here we go.
Watch this. There's
Underneath,
a whole brisket below.
We've got a brisket.
Whoa.
No kidding, you guys.
Whoa.
When we talk family meals, when we talk capacity, when we talk the real deal, this is what we're talking. Are you kidding with this? Now, guys, I'm going to set this here,
right
just like that. I'm going to take a little bit of a spoon.
How many pound brisket is that?
That started out at about a 14-pound brisket. There we go.
Wow.
Because the temperature setting goes as low as 200 degrees, you can do products like, now you got to watch this while I make this sandwich. This is lovely. Look at the bark.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love this, you guys.
So,
look at the bark on that brisket.
As I eat more chicken,
out of this world.
That looks amazing. I can't wait to try that too. But I do have a question. I know we showed a 20-pound turkey that was cooked in less than 3 hours, or about 3 hours.
Yep.
How big do you think we could go? How big of a turkey?
We can do a 22-pound turkey in 51% less time than a roaster, and 26%, you watch what I'm doing here? 26% less time than guys, this is the way we make a brisket sandwich. Are you kidding me with this?
Oh,
a little brisket there, and a little brisket there, and we need a little brisket
and a little
here,
plate
just
here.
like that. We're gonna take this guy out of there just like that.
Oh my gosh.
And that fits right there. And if you tell me—
Are you gonna bite into that?
Can I?
Go for it.
Do you have something to say?
It's so huge. I knew he'd do it. I knew it.
That's so
That
good.
juicy, I need some bread.
Look
Oh
at
my
that.
gosh. So incredibly exciting to have something new when it comes to a roaster. Roasters are an essential, I think, part of most of our kitchens. But most roasters do not have a capacity, do not cook at all fast. That's kind of their downfall, is that they're kind of slow. This is roasting fast speed. And I have to show you this again because there's no exposed elements while you enjoy that sandwich. Look at the inside. This is where all the magic happens. All of this is the captive heat technology. Mark was explaining this is where they've got the UL patent, where the heating element is like a belt that's incorporated into the lid.
You're never going to see this technology anywhere else. It can't be purchased. It can't be gotten. Guys, just here through HSN is where you're going to find this captive heat technology. This is going to give you these incredible results that you're seeing here live in your own home. In fact, let me go ahead. Meatloaf Boria, no problem. We're working in the Carson grill, or the Carson dome roaster here, and look at this. Look, 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 look. Can you see how juicy that is?
Yes.
And by the way, I'm telling you, you want to take some of that fresh bread that you made a little bit earlier, ready? Give it a little dip. Give it a little dip. And then we're going to grab our meatloaf. Just like this. Are you kidding me? Here we go. Dare me to do it again?
How much better could life be right now?
Guys, look, look, look.
Who's happier than us
This
right
is
now?
the thing right here, you guys. And here's the part that I love about this. Didn't take any work. Guys, you got to understand this.
Yeah.
Put the food in, put the lid on with the patented captive heat technology that works like a braising lid almost does for your whole oven, and you're going to experience results like you're seeing here in your own home. It's fast, it's easy, and not because we say so, but we had a third-party lab prove it. And guys, when you come back and have a look here, this is designed for everything from your most complicated holiday meal, the most important ones, all the way down to your side dishes, your baking, your roasting. Even when it comes time for some beautiful side dishes, this is the way it's going to do. A little bit of roasted squash. You can do some roasted peppers while you're doing your brisket on the bottom there. The bottom line is, you are only limited by your imagination. What we're going to provide you now is finally, that tool, that method that you always wished your roaster oven would be. We sat around, we thought to ourselves, in 80+ years, how has nobody thought to put the heater in the lid?
I know, right? It really is. It's exciting when new technology comes along. And it's really exciting when a brisket tastes that good. That's so moist. That chicken, out of this world. But everything from cookies to salmon to this massive meal right here. Free up your oven this holiday season and let this do all the hard work. Oh my gosh, that is so good. So 546-270. Just a couple hundred in the red and a couple hundred in the black. This is it. What we got is what we got for this World TV launch.
This is for you. I didn't realize you were such a fan of salmon, okay?
My favorite thing in the world.
Fish is one of the easiest hard dishes to make and one of the hardest easy dishes to make. But the Karrsen does it perfectly. And when I say perfectly, boy, oh boy, do I mean perfectly. Watch this, okay?
Put those on 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes,
10
exactly.
minutes.
Now, because this works the way it does, because of the captive heat technology, you can't dry this out. In fact, guys, follow me to the front here. I'm gonna let this sit alone because here's what I want you to see. I've been talking nonstop about the lid, about how it keeps the moisture in, about how everything's even. You are seeing this, you guys. We cooked this live. Now, Callie, I have fed you many a piece of salmon, but I promise you, it's never tasted like this.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know what to say.
So good. It is so, it's light.
It's beautiful.
So moist.
Yep. It's
not overcooked salmon. If it's dry,
right, who wants it?
And that is so full of good things for our body when it's cooked
the omega-3s, everything.
Yes.
Guys, it's, you know what, it's so tender.
Mark,
I always want a bigger spatula. Let me do this again, you guys. And remember, the heat's in the lid. This is cooking evenly from the top to the bottom. That's the slow convection. You know what? I very rarely eat in the middle of my own presentations because I got stuff to do.
Yeah, we saw that, Mark. We saw you did not eat that half of a sandwich.
Well, yeah.
No.
If only my lies couldn't be backed up by tapes.
You know, and there was nothing special done to this. There wasn't even any seasonings. It was just the salmon. We just wanted to show you. That is true perfection. The asparagus, you can do it all together.
That's the point that I wanted to make. How easy this is, how fast it is, how simple it is. Again, I keep saying, there hasn't been a new innovation in roasters in almost 100 years. But boy, have we done it. Not only have we done it, but we've done it in a way with 4 patents, 2 global, 1 utility, so you are able to do things like this anytime you want. Do you remember that we put those cookies in fresh the same time we put the salmon in? Guys, your oven takes 20 minutes to heat up, we take 6. Your oven uses 3,500 watts of power, we use 1,050. Your roasting pan takes 5 hours and 45 minutes to cook a 20-pound turkey, we take 2 hours and 50. I can't stress enough how much you want this in your house for the holidays.
I know, and by the way, if you want red, it's gonna be the first color to sell out. We have just a couple hundred of each color. Red will go first. It's 546-270. I did it again.
Guys, I'm telling you, from the turkey to the ham, to the roast, to the salmon, to the cookies, to the cakes, to the briskets, to the chickens, to the roasts, to the incredible sandwiches, to the meatloaf, to the side dishes. And you know what? This is only our first presentation. The things that you can do with this roaster oven that you've never dreamed of being able to do on your countertop, I'm telling you right now, I can't wait for this product to evolve. I can't wait to see the customer reviews. I can't wait to see what people are doing with it. I can't wait to see their pictures. Guys, hop on Facebook and let me know.
One of our new best sellers. I mean, again, there's nothing else like it.
Exactly.
Roasters haven't changed for hundreds of years. I mean, it's really exciting to know that this is, the results are amazing. I have to tell you, everything from the salmon, oh my gosh, the salmon, to the brisket, to the chicken, to the turkey, to the meatloaf, everything was so moist and tender.
Guys, look at this.
I'm so surprised that this cooks so fast, because fast usually means it dries things out.
Exactly. Guys, I said it before, your oven is 16 square feet of hot air and it has a vent. They designed your oven to dry out food. Imagine if you were able to put a braising lid that grabs the moisture and reintroduces it into everything you cook in your oven at home. You take it in a second. Guys, we've done it for you. For the first time in almost 100 years, you actually have a way to make your holiday turkey faster.
And this is all you have to clean up.
Tastes better. And
even though this is where all the heat comes and it circulates.
You know what's cool? The food is not even designed to touch the lid. You don't have to clean this. It's just a wipe. And your base is dishwasher safe. And if you're not using it for vegetables and all that kind of stuff, you can actually use it as a serving tray, you guys.
What a good idea.
Talk about it enough. I'm so excited to get to launch this with you, Callie.
Me too with you. Oh my gosh, Carson is here at HSN, this dome oven. It's on the way to you for only $17.99 if you use a FlexPay, and then no charge to ship.
That's it.
You'll love this, especially for the holidays.
Turkey bacon.
546-270. I think 300 left in the red, maybe 400 maybe in the black, so that's where we're at. The item is 546-270. The triple burner. our ultimate favorite for the holidays, has been redesigned. So many improvements. I can't wait to share the details. You get 3 3-quart stock pots that are brand new Windsor shaped and a full-on triple burner below. We'll get to the details coming up, so stick with us. I know there's up to 30% off a lot of our special Wolfgang Puck items. If you shop on hsn.com, get ready for your holidays. Having the right cooking utensils and tools is imperative. And I'm with you. I'm going to attack that salmon. Stay with us.
That's why you look like that and I look like this.